Hello! The fun is starting from this lecture. Now we're gonna create the arms, the legs, and also we will rig the whole character to be ready for animating. First, let's draw the legs. Make sure none of these layers is selected. And take the pen tool or press G in the keyboard. Here's the pen tool, press G. Remove the fill color here if you have. Click on the fill and select none. And now change the stroke color here to black. Okay. And now press one dot right here in the dress to mark the start of the leg. And a second point right here to mark the end of the leg. That way we will actually animate the legs in a different lecture. Cool, now we have a new shape layer here. Let's rename it. Press enter and I will call it front leg. Okay. Be careful with the pen tool to not accidentally create a new stroke, it will become completely messy. Once you created the path, always control it with the selection tool here or press V in the keyboard. And now you're probably wondering, okay, I've selected the selection tool and now there is no curve control. To open it again, we need to go here in the front leg drop down menu, contents, shape 1, and select path. Now when we click down here in the stroke, we open the curve control. Okay, now let's fix the bottom of the leg because it is flat right now. Here at the stroke drop down menu, you will see a couple more settings. From here we can actually change the color of the leg. We can change the stroke width. Let's make it around 22 to match the dress stroke. And from the line cap, we can actually change it from a butt cap to a round cap. Excellent. And our front leg is ready. Now, because we're lazy, and actually the other leg will have to be the exact same, let's duplicate this layer. Press front leg layer, Ctrl and C, and Ctrl and V. I will move it to the right a little bit with the arrow keys. And I will call it back leg. And our legs are ready. Now let's do the exact same thing and for our arms. I will remove that rulers because I forgot earlier. This one to the top and this to the left. Okay, now take the pen tool or press G again. First point somewhere around here. And the second point around here, little below the dress. Let's rename it front arm. And again, to adjust the options, front arm drop down menu, go to content, shape 1, stroke, and line cap, change it to round cap. Nice. Now let's duplicate the arm. Ctrl and C and Ctrl and V. I will call it back arm. Alright, let's move it right. Now let's flip it. Right click, transform, flip horizontal. Now I will close all the layer properties here. And let's rearrange the layers so that everything is in the proper space. For example, I will bring the legs here, front and back leg, behind the torso. And the back arm also behind the torso. Front arm right above the torso layer. Let's change their colors to navigate quick and easy. The arms I will make red and the legs I will make yellow. Now the next thing we need to do is to rig the body parts to move them properly. Let's start with the anchor points. Look, for example, when I select the front arm and here press R to open the rotation, and when I rotate the arm, look how it behaves. It takes that information from that point over there. That's obviously not what we want. Let's move the anchor point from here to the shoulder. Press Y in the keyboard or click right above the anchor point tool. And take the point and select here the shoulder. Now let's see the rotation again. Now it's perfect. Let's do the same and for the other arm and for the legs. Let's jump to the head. We want the head to rotate from this point here at the neck. So I will move it right here. Let's see. Full head. R. Rotation. It's cool. Now the back here. We want to move it from this point over here. Let's see. Back here. Press R. Rotation. Okay, it's cool. And the front here. From this point over here. Let's see. It's awesome. Alright. And final, the torso somewhere around the hip here. Okay, we're almost ready. Now let's parent the layers. How to parent the layers? For example, when we move the torso, all the other elements stay exactly where they are. We want to attach all other elements to the torso. So when we move the torso, we move the whole character. The way we do that is by these parent switches here. If it's not on your computer, right click here, columns, and click parent. How does this work? So basically we take here the eyes, parent to the torso. And when we move the torso, the eyes move too. And the faster option is taking this symbol here and select the layer you want. For example, torso. And again, the same result. So let's parent all the layers to the torso. I will press Ctrl and A to mark them all. I will remove the torso and I will select torso here to rig all of them. Now, when we move the torso, we move the whole character. Let's fix now the head, because when we move the head, the hair and the eyes stays at one place. We want the eyes attached to the head, the front hair attached to the head also, and the back hair here also attached to the full head. Now when we move the head, we move the eyes and the hair also. And when we rotate the head, we rotate it from the point where we want, at the neck. Perfect. Now we have a perfect rig for character animation. We can control every part we want. The next lecture will be very cool because we will start animating. I will see you there.